Following the utter mess that was Zandvoort, we are looking to get back into the points at least in Monza and coming back for the Singaporian Grand Prix, and we'll see what we can do at Marina Bay. We've got just over a lap of Monza left. We have Bottas with the fastest lap at the moment, sat just behind Zhou and Vettel. I'm going to be taking that back for the rest of this lap, harvesting, and then we can see, obviously, to deploy from probably now, to be fair. We'll just deploy from now, and we'll also go attack. We'll leave Bottas doing that while we're having a look at the other stuff in the background. So, I can't do it. It's going to put me too anxious. It's suggested for us to run a mediums to softs. I looked at the possible strategies, and apparently a mediums and hards, whilst obviously using 2 of the weaker tyres rather than 2 of the stronger ones, it's actually quicker by about 4 seconds, maybe even 4 minutes. So I went for it. Seems to have done us well. I say it seems to have done us well. Gasly started in 6th, he's still 6th. But Bottas started in, well, last place, because we've given him like a full fresh engine, fresh ERS, fresh gearbox, the whole shebang. He ran long on his hards, them jumps and mediums on. There was a safety car, but it was about here, a virtual safety car. Actually, it was when Russell pitted, so yeah, it was there, like lap 15-ish. So obviously we weren't in position to take advantage of that with either of our guys, but I think we are in a good place. Gasly himself, fantastic. He's got a 17-second gap between him and the car in front.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They've moved up a place.
Thank you. And a 9.5 second between him and the guys behind. So he's just chill. He can just power about, do what he wants. I might give him a deploy and stuff for the last lap, just see if he can steal fastest lap as well. But I doubt that we'll be able to do that from Bottas. So we do have some yellow flags in sector 2. Oh, it's behind us anyway, so that's fine. Bottas is just going to be caning it. This is a slight worry. Is there going to be a safety car?
Just crashed?
Let's have a look.
Now,
this wasn't part of the plan. So is this Stroll or Zhou? Can't really tell. Lock up. Absolutely batters through the back of it.
They'll have felt that.
They had one of them earlier in the race. It was the other Haas, I think, and Daniel. So he went through the back of him. Ricciardo came flying across the same chicane, went back onto the road and took out one of the cars in front of us, which was helpful. So it does allow us to put ourselves in like a decent stand. I've gone far too early with Bottas. He's pretty much burnt out of his ERS already. This is a slight issue, but I'm hoping because his tyres are better, he might be able to hold off the guys that are trying to catch him up. So we'll harvest there, and now we'll just go neutral for the rest of the lap, maybe deploy. We're still holding on to fastest lap. We've actually got a 1.5 gap, so I'm going to come from attack to aggressive. I'm also going to go to just balanced on the fuel. I'll push with Gasly though, because why the hell not? But yeah, it looks like we've managed to hold on to 10th place there. I wasn't particularly expecting that, to be fair. So 2 points for Bottas, providing all stays well. And however many 6th places. About 10? So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 points! Oh, well done, Gasly. So, yeah, not too bad. Considering,
over the finish line and today's winner.
Considering we started 6th and 20th, not a bad return. So I'm going to jump up. Hopefully we don't see Bottas's car coming off the road. Yeah, we don't need to come back every time someone finishes. Yeah. If we had a few more laps, we might have even been able to catch Albon there as well. But I'll take points from that race. Fair do. What's happened here? I think Ricciardo somehow has managed to finish behind 2 cars that have crashed out. I don't fully understand what this is. It's fine. We move. Decent old performance from Mr. Bottas, picking up 2 points as we said. Gasly's got 8. That's 10 as a team. Don't see any movement for us with the drivers going up or down. To be fair, there's quite a bit of a gap between them and 5th. And Russell, this is vaguely concerning that he's looking more competent now. But he's got to double his points to just be ahead of Gasly. So hopefully we can hold off there. Constructors, Mercedes have took a little bit more gap on us. but only 9 points. We've managed to gain further against McLaren. So realistically, our fight is for 4th. But if we can hold on to 3rd, that would be brilliant. But Mercedes just seem to be getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Welcome back. As we covered, we are still 3rd. The drivers, 6th and 7th. It doesn't look like they're going to be moving from there between now and the end of the season, to be fair. But as we know, we did get into the points with both drivers at Monza, which is good. It's important. But we want to push on. We have Marina Bay. We have a few drivers now. We've got little development points. Oh, Jack's got another one. We'll whack him on smoothness. He's up to level 76 now. 85 and 87 for the other 2 drivers. They've still got another year. I think it's another 2 years, actually, after this one finishes. So I may very well buy one of them out. I'm not sure. We have also the cars doing pretty well. The analysis, if we put it to ourselves, Car 2, and we compare against McLaren, I say they're doing pretty well. It's not fantastic. But realistically, we are pretty much secured into 4th place. I'm happy to just concede 3rd against Mercedes at the moment. We're going to get into the points as much as we can. I'm looking to kind of just get as much as we can towards next season. Now, I was going to try and do another underfloor, but there's no chance that I can get that done and kind of put in place before the end of the season. So I'm just researching, and hopefully we'll be as good as possible for next year. And yeah, kind of pushing on that regard. So we're looking forward to next season now. We're comfortably above 7th, which is what's needed. We've already got our requirement of points of 50% of the season, which was for next year. So I think we're good. Pretty damn well there. They're satisfied with our finances, which is fair. Facilities wise, we've got a few more refurbishments coming in, and the weather centre, which is going to upgrade in 18 days. But there's nothing else really for me to cover now, so let's jump into the race.
We're here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit, and the Singapore Grand Prix is just about to start. The name Singapore means City of Lions, and this weekend Formula One will be roaring into action. The bumpy street surfaces here make this a challenging circuit for the drivers, and the humidity causes them to lose as much as 3 kilos over the course of a race. But it's also tough on the cars, with 23 corners to tackle each and every lap. Good low-speed downforce will make all the difference here. With the season nearly concluded, time is running out for the teams. Can anyone make a last-minute breakthrough? Can the leading drivers hold on? Only time will tell. The competition is on.
Back in Q2, things were quite the bit hairy in Q1, and it's looking hairy again. I think we may not have as much fun on this final third of the season, really, because I'm thinking we're not even going to get into Q3 on these. I don't know where that yellow flag's just come from. Russell's still scooting around, so we'll speed that up. I know we can leave at about 2:20, so I'm going to look at doing that.
I think that was a crash.
I don't know why he's not came in then. It's not my problem.
Here's the replay.
I want to watch it.
Now, just watch the Mercedes
So,
here.
He crashes about 2 corners before...
And that's an off.
It's weird. He crashes about 2 corners before the end. And then just doesn't come into the pit lane. So we're going to go about 220. So I want the track to be as rubbered as possible. So we'll bung out Gasly, bung out Bottas. We'll go 16x so we can get them up to closer to crossing the line. And then we'll jump on board with one of them, actually. Who are we going to have? Gasly. Yeah, he's further forward, and then we'll jump back to Bottas. We're looking to see little greens. And we'll know basically what's happening very shortly, because the guys are all about to cross. So one of the Ferraris have just crossed. We've got Red Bull and a McLaren coming through. Oh, both Red Bulls. Yeah, we need to speed up quite a bit. We are improving our times, which is good. But yeah, I'm a little bit cautious that we're going to be quite low down the grid. I know our car has dropped off quite a bit, considering where it was earlier in the season. But yeah, it might have dropped off a cliff. So we've got 2 green sectors on both drivers. We're going up to 1x. We've got Russell in the way. Wow. 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 I might as well call him in. Well, that was a waste of everyone's time, wasn't it? I mean, I've definitely just called you in, Gasly, but that's fine. Let's just carry on. Yeah, Gasly's out. Bottas has just stayed in. And Russell has absolutely ruined us. That was nice of him. So we are ready now for Q3 with only Bottas, as we're aware. I'm going to go with these tyres, and then I'm going to go those tyres on the second run, because I want to leave a set of fresh softs for the race itself. We'll jump in and we'll have a look at the second run in Q3, and I'll let you know what happens for the first one. We are ready for the second run. Bottas isn't having a great time. He's stone last behind Alpine and Mr. Joe, our old boy. This isn't ideal, if we're honest. Could be going better for us. I can't really do much regarding the what we're saying, upgrades on the car, because as I say, for us to get any upgrades that are actually kind of meaningful, 210. For us to get any upgrades that are actually meaningful, we'll need more time than we've got, really. So we've kind of just got to deal with what we've had. I know I said that we're just going to look at focusing for next season, which is all well and good. It's across the line with 7 seconds to go. Look at that. But actually doing it, it's not that fun. Gotta be honest. I'm a little bit upset. Why is your time worse, Bottas? You're supposed to be improving your time, lad. We'll jump him up to 2x, see what he can do. Hopefully it's green. But yeah, it looks like we might be 10-13 for this race. Fortunately, I did say with our sponsors that I'd get one car into Q3 and both cars into Q2. And it is exactly what we've managed to do. So it's what I was expecting coming into it. But actually doing it, it's not as fun. I don't know how I can turn this off. And I don't know why he's just decided to start reminding me that we're running out of fuel as we're literally about to cross the line at qualifying. That is the exact point of what we're doing. Shocking. He did improve, but not enough. Okay, so we are 7th and 10th. Looks like there's a few grid penalties going on. It does look ridiculous that I've got a soft to hards going on when softs to mediums is an option. Fair enough. And we would still have a bit of tyre left, blah de blah. But apparently on this game, and possibly real life as well, who knows? Who knows? We'll look on Gasly's one, because he's the one that I did most of the jiggery pokery in. So if we look at softs to mediums or mediums to softs, if you see up here, there's like a kind of a delta as to how it is against the other one. So this is the one I've got. The mediums to softs is actually less than a second slower, so happy days. Hards to mediums, apparently 8 minutes quicker. Is that 8 minutes? It must be, because like the race time, 1 hour, 37, 11 seconds. So that's 8 minutes quicker, allegedly. I don't know. Don't know how to figure that out. It might even be seconds. I don't know. But it seems odd that that's... whatever. And then hards to softs, even quicker. So it's the quickest one. So we're going a soft-hard combo. I'm going to go softs to hards with Bottas, because he's higher up the grid. Hards to softs with Gasly. And since there's been roughly 1 million safety cars, we're going to go with that. I am going to look and see the earliest point at which we can grab a safety car with Gasly if he's going on the softs. So if we go medium, you can run those relatively long quite well. About 25 laps. Anything later than that, there's just no point pitting with Gasly. So we're looking basically up to about lap 30. We can hold off a little bit longer with Gasly if needs be. Sorry, I've changed his strategy. There we go. We can hold off with Gasly a little bit longer than that if needs be. We can go like all the way down to like here. So if we look, we go from lap 44, bring it all the way up. And the only thing we're going to gain is 10 seconds. So between lap 25 and 44, we can pit with Gasly. So I'm going to go as long as possible with these hards. bang on some softs at the end and just go absolutely ham on them. I'm even going to actually go aggressive. Gains us time, look at that. Not even a fat lot. So, yeah, that's kind of what my strategy is. Long as possible with Gasly. Short with Bottas. Hope for a safety car in this sort of window with Bottas. Gasly is a safety car in this window. Maybe it was a smarter idea to start with hards on both of them. But I think that should be a good shot for us.
We're just moments away from the Singapore Grand Prix.
I am sorry, I'm going to have to pause immediately because I forgot to do
lights out, and
the
away
old
we go.
attacking on the tyres from the start of the Grand Prix. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. I didn't move anything. So, by the looks of it, Hamilton took a penalty. Can't see anyone else really. Gasly's already lost the position now, which is a shame. Bottas is still 7th, but again, Gasly's on hards. He's, I think, probably the only car that started on hards, so we're expecting him to lose some positions off the start. Even that, then, to be fair, there's just no point in going aggressive because we're expecting him not to gain much. So we'll just let him carry on. Bottas, on the other hand, is our aggressor, so we can just monitor him.
Is that a new race position
and go for a few there. So Gasly's lost 2 slots at the moment, unfortunately. Bottas is still pattering about in 7th, so we'll leave him, let him crack on. We'll jump on board with Gasly. The only thing I didn't do on Bottas's one is see kind of the earliest point we can pit. I'm going to do that now, so sorry for pausing mid-lap. But I realised that this is some information that I could really do with. So 10 seconds. So we'll go from lap 18 all the way to 38. Similar. Instead 24 to 44, it's 18 to 38. So basically, if there's anything from lap like 25 through to 35, in a 15 lap window in which we can pit both of our cars and still maintain a good one-stop strategy, which is good. So I think at this point, because we all know Singapore's a little bit of a car park, I'm going to kick up the pace to 2x until we finish this lap. We'll jump back on with Bottas because, as I say, he's the one that's able to be the aggressor. And if he's not done much by the end of this lap, which it doesn't appear that there's going to be, I'm going to ease off on these tyres for him and just let him crack on. So we're going to go 16x and we're just going to sit and watch, see if anything happens. Obviously, we don't want...
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position. Let's take a closer look.
Jarring.
So this was the Aston Martin.
Overtakes Alonso. Wonderful. I don't know what they do in this game regarding kind of the older drivers' depreciation of ratings. I'll have a look.
Go. Moving up a position.
Well done,
Just
Gasly.
incredible manoeuvring.
I'll have a look at Alonso because he's had 2 seasons in game now. So if anyone's going to depreciate, it will probably be him. Because I've got to think that we've got Bottas for another 2 years. And if he is going to be depreciating, then maybe we'll look at cutting that a year short, possibly. But we are 7th and 13th at the moment. Alonso's took him straight back. He seems to be a little bit of a bottleneck at the moment, Gasly, unfortunately. But as we know, we're running an odd strategy with him. We're seeing if that quotation at the front, where it's going to be a much better race for us in the long run, is actually true or not. It looks to be that it's causing some sort of issue for us.
They've moved up a place.
But it's fine. I'm not going to watch all these overtakes and re-overtakes and all that crap.
Run wide.
We have about 10 laps. So we don't want anything to happen for the next 10 laps at least. We've got our usual group of 4 escaping at the front of the Ferraris and the Red Bulls. Mercedes aren't involved in that this time. They're both quite low down on the grid because of Russell's mistake in qualifying, which we're not going to speak more on. And Hamilton coming from the back. So we're, yeah, definite groups made. Oh, and Stroll span out, obviously, because it's Stroll and it's what he does. So we are in our window now, or at least we will be as of next lap. We've got Bottas out up front. Russell is second. A lot of people on softs have pitted very early, so I don't know if they've gone aggressive. Maybe they're going for a 2-stop, which seems odd. Because they've thrown mediums on, which I wouldn't expect to last the length of the race. So, I don't know. We've just gone for, by the looks of it, quite a cautious 1-stop, whereas judging Russell's aggressiveness, everyone seems to be going aggressive. And they're 2-stop, so that could come out for us in the long run as well. But yeah, I think we'll do a good job here. We're not far off Bottas's pit stop. I've brought it forward to 29, I think that is. Ah, we've had a crash. Right, safety car. Have we got a safety car? Doesn't look like it's going to be a safety car, unfortunately. Even a VSC, I'll take it. So there's just yellow flags out. Alonso
Let's have a look.
he couldn't hack
Now
it.
look at this.
Couldn't
It
hack
was the Alpha Tauri driver.
Gasly's immense skill. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, a nasty crash there.
Ooh, a nasty crash. Damage to the rear wing for him. Unlucky son. We're going to crack on as we were. Quick speed, because there's not really much we can do. Good thing is Bottas is able to hold on to the back of Russell, so even though he's kind of maintaining his kind of tyres and not being too aggressive, he's still been able to pull away, which is brilliant. Our pit window's entered. We're not going to do what we normally do and try and hold on for as long as possible, because I think that's kind of been a bit of a downfall on a few of the things I've done. Tried to hold my tyres as long as possible and lost out too much lap time on it. Gasly's on the back of Perez as well. Oh, this is wonderful. You can just carry that on Gasly. That'll be beautiful. You don't need to be too aggressive. So I believe this or the next lap is going to be the best one for Bottas. So I'll give him one more lap in the hope that someone decides to crash. So this is Bottas here. So hopefully someone absolutely sends it into a wall in the next lap. Gasly's got another, what's this? About 15 laps left before he pits, which is good. So we're going to crack on. We'll go up to 4X. We'll jump on with Bottas. We'll get him round. Go through his pit stop with him as well. He's actually at the front. Do you know what? Let's go attack and push. Just for the rest of this lap as well. Because we know these tyres are coming off very soon. Beautiful. So he's in. We'll jump on board with him. See how the pit stop goes. Shouldn't be anyone else in the pit lane. Which is good. And as we know, we're not going to pit again. So wherever he drops out now, realistically, shouldn't be too much different from where he's going to be finishing. If anything, hopefully, an improvement. Decent pit stop time, 2.5. I basically have been training the guys to only work on tyre changes. So our tyre changes aren't absolutely horrendous. I am pausing because I'm doing that. We can do the same. We're going to jump up again with the pace. We're in 9th place at the moment, but we've got Hamilton behind us who has pitted, I believe. Yeah, so everyone bar Gasly and Russell have pitted at the moment. And we know Gasly is running very long. So we're going to jump on with him. So he's kind of our focal point at the moment, with Perez dragging him forward, which is beautiful.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Hamilton.
Let's take a look at the replay.
So Hamilton is now
watch the Mercedes here.
taking Bottas, his old teammate. Let him go. Sad. DRS zone. Bottas didn't have it, and he's on
Goodness me. There
hard
they
tyres
go.
compared to his medium.
Moving
So
ahead of the other driver.
okay, fair enough. We don't need to see the
And
garage.
the team had such high hopes today.
Why is someone wearing his
What
helmet
a
in our
shame.
garage? I feel like we've got an imposter, guys. What the hell? It's a bit sus, if you ask me. Oh, that's still relevant, isn't it? No? Oh, okay, fair enough.
McLaren gain a position.
Oh, Ricciardo's
Let's
overtaken
see what
Bottas now
happened
as well.
there. Daniel Ricciardo involved
Oh,
here.
another DRS zone. Oh, Hamilton is gone. Should we see if one of Ricciardo's people are in now? Do you know what? I'm all over this now. I'm going to see the pit crew each
Gaining
time
a
now.
position there. They make it look so easy.
Oh, he's made that look so easy. It took him about 15
And
turns.
that was a
Oh no,
bitter
sorry, someone's
blow for
wearing
the team.
Bottas's
And
helmet
it
instead.
may have really hurt their overall
Why are
chances.
they wearing helmets? Whatever. Who am I to query them? Bottas is back ahead of Ricciardo. I was hoping he can hold off to the back of him, but it seems that he's going the other way. Gasly's still yet to pit, still on the back of Perez, being dragged forward, which is wonderful. There's a gap to Albon, which is, if anything, growing, which is great.
Looks
Still
like
yet
Aston
to pit.
Martin have just gained
We can give him a
race
few more
position.
laps if needs be. Bottas has taken Ricciardo. That's just going to be a rotation. I'm not going to bother coming back to that every time. So we're just dropping off the back of him now. So I am going to go slightly more aggressive on these. Yeah, because I wanna keep on the back of him. So I'll let him be aggressive and push. Just so we can keep on the back of Perez. All these tyres are getting a little bit more tired. And as soon as we drop off DRS to him, I think him will throw those soft tyres on. So they should last for quite a while. I see, look, we're right on the back of him now. We'll go back to standard. Don't want to burn those tyres out too much. We'll go back up to 16x. Still within a second of Perez. We're going to stop pushing as well soon. We'll go back to balance because we've got half a kilogram still over. Where are we in regards to pits? We'll do it next lap. So we'll do it as soon as it pops up to suggest. Beautiful. So we'll bang these bang these softs on for him. He's now got 15 laps to go on these tyres, which should last, does that say? 52 apparently. So, beautiful. Right, now we know we're coming in. We'll attack and push for that lap, for the last lap on these tyres. And we'll just absolutely nail it with Gasly. I'm going to sit on board with him so he doesn't put it into a wall. That's how these recordings work. So if you're watching them, they don't crash. It's like a kettle that never boils. We don't need to overtake him. We can just stay right on his tuckers. He seems to be running very similar to what Bottas is running. But I'm hoping that quite a lot of these guys that are by us are going to be pitting soon, or that their tyres are going to be falling apart. So Bottas, you've got some pretty comfortable tyres on you now. I think they are maybe doing the softer mediums, but they went very early on their medium, so hopefully their tyres are going to be falling apart pretty sharpish. I'm going to drop back to just standard just before we get towards the pit entrance, and balance for Gasly as well. Beautiful. So where's he going to come out? Bear in mind he's going to have soft tyres against everyone else's. He should come out realistically behind Bottas, but hopefully ahead of Ocon. So maybe we can finish 10, 11 possibly. Oh, Russell's came into the pits with us as well. He is out ahead of us, admittedly, but still. Nonetheless, he went into the pits. Yeah, Gasly, you're happy to just crack on. I'm really surprised there hasn't been any safety cars at all, to be fair. Oh, but look at this gap he's made on them now. It's because their tyres are starting to drop off and his aren't, so they're having to be kind of slower, and he can just crack on, get up to this group. We don't even need to be aggressive on him, we can just let him potter about as he is. Gasly hopefully will catch up to the back of these, because we know even going standard, he's comfortably going to have a lot of tyres left on these. Oh, this is beautiful. So we'll go 8x. If we can get points with a pair of these, that'd be wonderful. That's basically all I'm going for till the end of the season now. It's just point scorers on both drivers. Where are we? So, interval. Gasly's 5.5 seconds behind. Russell's just got fastest lap. He's also taken... Jesus, he's absolutely flying, Russell. He's gone soft and he's gone aggressive on him by the looks of it. So, Norris and Ricciardo, forgot his name, are having a nice little battle. We've cut it down to about 3.5 seconds. Just playing the long game. We don't need to do too much more than this. Just crack on as we are. We'll go up 16x again. This is beautiful. Gasly's back within a second, so we're going to jump on board with him. And we're just going to watch what he does. Hopefully while these guys are competing, we can just scoot past him. So he's on hards. I think they're both on hards, actually. Yes, they're both on hards. Old hards. I can't, there we go. I couldn't get back onto interval. As soon as we get past these, we should be able to. So I'm going to wait till we get onto a straight and just attack and just try and just rinse past them. So we'll do it here. I probably shouldn't have paused. Push and overtake. It's only a little straight, but hopefully these tyres can light up. Just get us past one of them at least. That is a utterly useless DRS zone, that is. We'll save it for the pit straight. But we'll jump 2x while we're waiting for that to happen. Bottas is still pattering about. He's got a 3-second gap between him and the... ooh, he's dropping off, actually, by the looks of this. Do you want to speed up a little bit? I'm not sure. So, okay, now we'll go attack, push, overtake. See if we can get one of these on this pit straight. Hopefully both of them. Probably not, though. We'll keep it on. They're just going to be battling between one another, and hopefully we'll get them on that next part. So good thing of them is they're just going too wide on the whole track. Come on. Come on, Gasly. Go on, whenever you want. The guy in front of you doesn't even have DRS open at the moment. Neither do you, actually. Why don't we have DRS? Weird. How odd. Okay, we'll speed that up a little bit again. Still got overtake up. I'm just going to put it to deploy at this rate. Bottas is 2.8 down the road now. Oh no, he's not. Sorry, he's 2.8 behind. It's 5.4 down the road. Okay, that makes it feel better. I was completely misreading that. As we know, this straight's kind of pointless because they just kind of block you off. We're still going attacking though, which I'm not too keen on. Just going to sit neutral for a little bit. Same thing, we'll go balanced with the fuel. Tyres we don't need to be attacked because we know what happens if we stay on attack with tyres for too long. They managed to find a wall to kiss with their face. Just not ideal. Come on. Right. Attack. Push. Deploy. Push. I missed push again. Go on. You can do it. Go on, Pierre. Have him, lad. Go on. You got him. He's not got him at all, has he? Not even slightly. No. This is going to be painful. If we don't get him now, I'm going to just put it on normal. I'm just letting him crack on. Go on, get it up the inside here, Gasly. You got loads of track there. You could have had him on the inside. Oh, he's going. Right, this is it. This is it. I'm going to put it on the other view. And we're going to have him down the straight, aren't we? Says Gasly, we're going to have him down the straight, aren't we? Gasly, you're going to have him? He's not Adam. Right, I'm bored of watching you now. You're annoying me. I'm putting you back to neutral, and we're just going to speed up because you're annoying me. We'll just watch a replay if you ever actually manage to get past one of them. We are 8 laps left. Bottas is still powering about. Do you know what? I'm going to let him go aggressive for a bit and push. Hopefully you can catch onto the back of their train. We'll do the same with Gasly. Aggressive and... Ooh, let's not push because I've just noticed how low his fuel is. I don't think he's ever going to get past these McLarens. They're doing an actual good teamwork. And they're just blocking him, which is unfortunate. We've done it before on a few races. As soon as we get past one of them, we should be able to clear them both. Bottas is making overtakes. We can go back to balanced with him now. We'll also put him on balanced. We don't want to run out of fuel. Done that before. Very painful. 8x, please. Thank you very much. He overtook and then immediately... Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, no, I've completely lied to you. Come on, Gasly, please. How are we not overtaking? I don't know what I need to do to get him to overtake him. I don't think I can get him to overtake him. They're just blocking the road. They must both just be on the one where it's like, do not let them past. Come on. Come on, Pierre. Go on, you can do it. Go on. Get him up the inside. Oh my god, he's done him. Right. Beautiful. Massive, that is, Gasly. Right, we just attack. Aggressive, that's what I was going to say. We'll come off deploy for a little bit. We'll just drop to neutral.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Goddamn right, we're going to race position. Gasly overtook Ricciardo. We just saw it, we were watching it. I was there, I was live. Bottas is 0.8 behind Russell now. Hopefully we'll be able to have him. His tyres are overheating. Not ideal. We'll conserve a little bit for him. Overtake? Are you going to be able to get him on this straight that no one can ever overtake on? Of course you can. Fair enough. As soon as we can get past, we can look at kind of getting onto the back of this back marker, trying to get away from Norris. I think that's going to be our best bet, isn't it? Right, one more. Attack. And overtake. Norris is now in our sights. I don't know who this is. I think it's a Williams. Right, okay, his tyres have properly fallen off a cliff at the moment. There's 3 laps remaining. Beautiful. Get past. Now we'll harvest for a bit and we'll go to just standard. Balanced. So I don't want to get too far on these tyres. Hopefully Norris has not been held up, even in the slightest. That's not ideal. Do you know what? Okay, we've got a bit of a gap, so I'll harvest for a lap. I'll let him take us back. Because there's a bit of a gap now between... Oh, God, there isn't a gap between Norris and Ricciardo. Oh, this is so frustrating. Okay, this is going to be good. So we can use this to hold on.
McLaren with a
I
great
know he's
overtake.
overtaken us. I'm watching it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't need to tell me. So, 2x. We'll wait till this comes up. We've got a lap and a bit. So, on the last lap, we'll just go full out. Full beans. See what happens. Oh my God, we've taken him on the corner that you never take on. And I wasn't even asking him to do anything. He was on harvest and everything. Oh, this is wonderful. It's not ideal, because now it means that I'm going to have to use stuff to hold off, but it's fine. Where are the leaders? They're up here. So we're not even onto the last lap yet. We'll still harvest for the rest of this lap. So we know we've got about a lap and a half left at this point. They're definitely going to take us back on this straight. Let's go aggressive and push and natural, and hopefully that will help us. Oh, we blocked. Straight up blocked him. I'm all for that. Carry that on as much as you want, mate. We are going to push still. So I think we've got enough fuel to last us till the end. Bottas, where are you, mate? You're right on the tail of Russell. That's cool. Okay, now we are on last lap, so we'll go aggressive, push, deploy. He's got enough to do so. Gasly, attack. I've put him on, not aggressive. I'm not going to deploy Gasly yet because he doesn't have quite enough, but hopefully we're making a little bit of a gap between these guys. We may be able to get Magnussen, but I think that's very ambitious. I'm going to deploy when we get to kind of this part. Hopefully we can charge a little bit more, but I don't think we're going to be able to charge anything at this rate. We'll deploy now. And then we'll go 2x. And we'll just watch this Magnussen thing. Bottas is behind Albon, so there's a possibility. Possibility that he might be able to get something out of it. He has got Albon. Wonderful. We'll watch the highlight when that comes up. Likewise. Oh, okay. Magnussen's done to us what we did. Fair enough. Oh, but we slung it up the inside. Oh, this is wonderful.
Aston Martin with a great
Okay, now we watch
there.
Bottas and
They've
Albon.
moved up a place. We can take a look now.
Where's he going then?
Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
Straight up that straight. And then they've got two Mercedes in front of Bottas. Realistically, he's not going to hold them back. Russell did take Hamilton on the last lap. That's cheeky.
Goodness me. There they go.
Not going to enjoy that, is he? Low rate. We're low on fuel. Oh, balls. Conserve. Conserve. Balance. Ooh, how are we going to get him to conserve? It's the tiniest amount of fuel. Let's just go aggressive then. Okay, right, beautiful. Let's go attacking again now then. As soon as that stops being green, we'll pull it back, but I don't think we will. Oh my God, Bottas is making moves on the Mercedes.
Max
What an
Verstappen
absolute legend.
Over the finish line and today's winner.
I don't care about Max Verstappen. He's miles up the road. He's a different continent to us at the moment. I'm aware this one's really long, but I've quite enjoyed this race.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained
Come on,
the race
Bottas,
position.
let's watch you.
Here's the replay.
We'll see if you're
Let's have a look here. This was the Aston Martin.
the spy, Hamilton spy in our garage is going to be upset or happy about it. Right. Can't believe we've got a spy gate going on
And
as
they
well.
get
That's
past,
madness.
which moves them up a position.
Right, where are we? Oh, it's alright.
Back in the
He's swapped his
garage,
helmet
the
over.
team
That's what it is.
absolutely loved it.
We did love it. Well, we all loved it. Everyone loved it. Gasly, have you got any chance of making a move on... he's already done it. I watched it. Watched it with my own eyes. 6 and 9. Russell's gone. Beautiful. I'll take 6 and 9 from that. Wasn't the cleanest of races. But, yeah, we started, 7 and 10. And after all that, we finished 6 and 9. And Gasly got fastest lap on the final lap as well. What a guy. Wonderful. No spies
What
this
a
time.
phenomenal
Just a bald guy.
job Valtteri Bottas did today.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal job finishing 6th. Wasn't too bad, to be fair. Hamilton did big old bits, and Russell did, to be fair. Yeah, do you know what? I'm not displeased with that race. Drivers-wise, we gained a little bit of points here and there, but we're still 6th and 7th, as I think, to be fair, we probably will finish, unless Russell manages to kind of eke his way in. Constructors, we are still ahead of Mercedes, but realistically, it's a ticking time bomb, isn't it? Wonderful job. wonderful, wonderful job. 6 and 7. Third in constructors. We've already covered it. Beautiful. I am going to go to Suzuka. And then we shall be back for Kota. Possibly on the same day as the American Grand Prix as well. If I can figure this out, I think it will. If I'm doing one every other day. I'm recording this on the Wednesday. So I've released one today. I'm going to get this one out hopefully Friday, if all goes well. And I can get this Kota race out on Sunday, the day of actual Circuit of the Americas. So I'll see you there. I'll try not to release it to clash with the actual race, because I feel people might want to watch real F1 and not just this Muppet chuntering about. If you did enjoy today's episode, then do me a favour, like and subscribing. I always forget to mention it on the F1 ones. Like and subscribe. There'll be some items on screen so we can carry on. And as I keep mentioning, new FM is coming out sharpish, and I am awfully excited for it. I hope to see you there for it. Thank you very much for your time.